Aloha, friends and neighbors. Raleigh Frost here, Kona astrologer. Got some interesting things to share with you on this program 1108. We're going to cover the last part of February, first part of March 2018. All the planets are in Pisces. That's why I wrote the water signs are empowered. All these planets in Pisces, trining Jupiter in Scorpio. Lots of water power here, boy. Come on, I'll show you. There's the sky mirror. Look at that, the sun's 5 to 15 degrees of Pisces. And here's Neptune in Pisces, and Mercury in Pisces, and Venus in Pisces, and Chiron in Pisces. And a whole bunch of them is in trine to Jupiter. Wonderful Jupiter, the lightning bolts of truth. Now Jupiter's getting bigger. Next week when I draw it, it'll be huge because it's slowing down to stop at 23 degrees of Scorpio. It's going to go retrograde on March 9th. Not too far ahead of you. So that's when it peaks out in power. More truth, more thunder, lightning. That's what Jupiter likes. Jove. So you could see some, I call him the lawyer professor because, the professor says, da-da-da-da, throws his lightning bolt of truth, and the students say, oh, now we see it clear. The lawyer goes, da-da-da-da, and throws his lightning bolt of truth, and the jury says, now we see it clear. Now we understand. That's what Jupiter likes. In the Mayan, he's Shak, the rain god. He brings rain, thunderstorms. The great benefic is trining all the planets in Pisces. I expect some... Now, Pluto is here, too, see? Pluto's still in sextile with Jupiter. Pluto, Sherlock Holmes, discovering, along with lightning bolts of truth, and these Pisces planets could produce some really magical things. Let's check it out day by day and see how it goes for you. We're going to run the moon around the edge here. And as the moon makes angles, squares 90 degrees, trines 120 degrees. Hold on to it, stiffen up, that's a square. Let it go, and it'll happen. That's a trine. So if you're in the Thursday night show, well, you got the moon squaring the sun. And you're not going to get anything done Thursday night, and your plans are going to not bear fruit, as it were. So don't be frustrated. Friday morning won't be much better. Here's the square to Mercury. See, the moon's in Gemini. Well, it's in Gemini. It's squaring all the Pisces planets. So there's miscommunication Friday. And then here's confusion. In the middle of Friday, just before lunch, here's moon squaring Neptune. Whoa, cloudy, deceptive, confusion, delusion. And then as you go in around dinner time, here's the moon opposing Mars and squaring Venus. And everybody feels social, but there's a lot of energy on romance and sex, but it ain't going to work out very well. Look out. Not a time for the party. If you threw a party on Friday the 23rd, all the girls would be in one room and the boys in the other room. Well, that's just Friday. How about Saturday? Saturday, the moon's still in Gemini. Here's the breakfast time. Here's a square to Chiron in Pisces. We don't want to help anybody. But look at this. As you go just before lunch, here's the sextile to Uranus. There's some brotherhood. In la catch, the Mayan said, I am another you. Think about that. It's true. We're all the same in spirit, inside, just in different charts. In la catch, I am another you. What a wonderful greeting to make when you meet a person, huh? Anyway, just before lunch Saturday, you'll feel some of that. Saturday night, before dinner, the moon changes into Cancer, a water sign. And now we're going to power up on the water sign stuff. But Saturday's okay. Get to Sunday morning, and there's Saturn. The moon opposes Saturn. Ugh. Too many rules and regulations. Politicians making laws. Ugh. Now these lines here separating the days, that's midnight on the west coast. So that's in Hawaii, it's 2 a.m. So this line's 2 a.m. Each mark is 2 hours, basically. So 2, 4, 6, it's about 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. The moon will oppose Saturn. And you'll slow down. What, too big a breakfast? Whatever it is, you'll get over it quick, because here's a nice trine to the sun. And the water signs are empowered. And so before you get to lunch, you get a plan. And about lunchtime, middle of the day, in the early afternoon, here's a trine to Neptune. You're inspired. And then at dinner time, here's a trine to Mercury. You're talking about it, writing it down. Good for you. The good vibes for water signs, by the way, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. And kind of good for earth signs, too. The Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. You're doing great. Keep it up. Here, Monday morning, here's a nice trine to Venus. Too bad you couldn't stay in bed, but you got to get up and go to work, huh? It's okay. Here's a trine to Jupiter. You're going to love it. There's jokes. The jokers are out. Everybody's laughing and having fun Monday morning. Nice. And here's Chiron, too. Just before lunch, we're going to help people. It's a nice Monday morning, at least until you get to here. What's that? That's Uranus. There's a square to Uranus. And the battery failed and the power went out. And there's a glitch. It's in the middle of Monday. It's about 1 or 2 o'clock Monday, the afternoon. Remember, these are 2 a.m. Yeah. So here, about 9, 10 o'clock, the moon switches, goes into Leo on Monday. The vibes are different. Things quiet down a little bit, and the fire signs are out. Not too bad. The North Node is here, late Tuesday, here around midnight, 1 a.m. Moon goes by the North Node. There's a lot of warmth around and helping vibes. Wednesday morning, here's the trine to Mars. You got a lot of energy. Get out and be a hero. Help fix things. That's what Tuesday night and Wednesday's all about. And on Wednesday afternoon, just after lunch, here's a trine to Uranus. In La Ketch, the Brotherhood. Yeah. Higher mental sciences. So you can start playing. You got to play with astrology, to learn it. Good time to start. Wednesday, the 28th of February. Thursday, well, the moon's gone into Virgo. And we're in trouble. Virgo doesn't like Pisces. You're going towards a full moon in the middle of the day. It's 11 Virgo 23. It opposes Neptune, this full moon. So we're going to spend the next month not liking Neptune Pisces stuff necessarily. Neptune, the priest, artist, doctor, musician, is going to fall out of favor after this full moon. Yeah. So this is not a good time for alcohol. No. Not a good time for make-believe. Somebody will call you on it if you're making it up or dramatizing, acting out. That's what Neptune does. Here's the opposition to Neptune itself. This is about dinner time, just after dinner on Thursday, March 1st. Worries over water. Deception. The vibes continue, but we get some control here Friday. Friday, here's a trine to Pluto. Discovery happens. And here, before lunch is a sextile to Jupiter. Aha! So this is your wisdom, discovery, and be wise, and new things. But it's all interspersed with, after discovery, here's a problem with Mercury on Friday. We're not talking about it. And then, aha, I see the truth. And then here's an opposition to Venus. I'm lazy. All I can think of is sugar and sex. Oh, boy. And a square to Mars. Romeo and Juliet are squabbling again. It's Friday night. Now it's Friday during the middle of the day and into the afternoon. Fridays are not good. The Mars is squaring Venus, and it goes off on Fridays. Not a time for social activities. There's Chiron, too, Moon opposing Chiron. We don't want to help anybody. Screw those homeless people. Kind of hard-hearted, huh? It gets a little worse on Saturday. The moon goes into Libra, and here's a square to Saturn. We could all turn into Scrooge. What, me help the homeless? I need the money myself. Well, that's the way it is Saturday morning. Could be cold. Not a real easy Saturday morning. Continues through Saturday, and in Sunday the 4th, well, here's a square to Pluto. It's a little panicky. And even though Mars is out, the young guys are out, the heroes, trying to fix stuff around dinner time Sunday. After dinner, here's the opposition to Uranus, and the wind blew down the wires, the electricity went out. It's that kind of Sunday, the 4th. That's the way it is during this turbulent time. You water signs and earth signs better enjoy this. This is a pretty neat time for you.